Today, as we stand on the threshold of our 77th Independence Day, and we are filled with jitters of patriotism, let's take some time to reflect on the incredible journey we have seen as a nation. 77 years ago, a nation was born. From the dawn of freedom to the digital age, overcoming countless challenges along the way, rising towards a global recognition. A nation that rose from the ashes of colonialism with the promise of freedom, equality, and prosperity. Since that historic moment in 1947, when India attained freedom, we have witnessed a remarkable transformation. From an agrarian economy, we have emerged as a global economic powerhouse. Our GDP has grown exponentially from a modest $30 billion in 1950 to a staggering $3.5 trillion today. This growth is also reflected in the rising per capita income, which has soared from a mere 265 rupees to over 1.7 lakh today, indicating rising living standards. This means a 640-fold increase since independence. I am proud to say that India has managed to lift millions out of poverty, reducing the poverty rate from 70% in 1950s to around 10% today, which is nothing short of extraordinary. Another remarkable milestone is the increase in foreign direct investment, proving India as a lucrative market for the world. The figures are evident of the trust we have gained from our counterparts. In 1991, annual FDI inflow was just $74 million. In 2001, FDI inflow reached $4.3 billion. In 2011, FDI crossed $35 billion. And very recently, in 2022, India received a record FDI inflow of $83.5 billion. Cumulative FDI inflow from April 2000 to December 2022 was over $900 billion. This phenomenal growth didn't happen overnight. It was the result of strategic planning, robust policies, and the tireless efforts of our government and citizens. Let's talk about some significant milestones that have shaped our identity on the global stage. To start with, it's important to mention the Green Revolution, which began in 1960s, spearheaded by agricultural scientist M.S. Swaminathan, which transformed Indian agriculture into a modern industrial system by the adoption of technology such as the use of high-yielding variety seeds, mechanized farm tools, irrigation facilities, pesticides, and fertilizers. Leaders like Lal Bahadur Shastri and Indira Gandhi led the revolution in India starting in 1968, and this ensured food security, which laid the foundation of our progress. The turning point in India's economic history was the economic liberalization in 1991. The reforms included privatization, deregulation, and trade liberalization, which was intended to open the Indian economy to foreign investment and competition. And since then, India has become one of the fastest growing major economy in the world. In 1974 and 1998, the famous Pokhran nuclear test demonstrated our scientific progress and strategic strength, establishing India as a formidable nuclear power amongst the first few countries in the world. Our strides in space exploration is a testament to our innovative spirit. The Mars orbiter mission, Mangalyaan, made India the first country in the world to reach Mars on its maiden attempt, an achievement that brought pride to every Indian heart. The recent Chandrayaan missions further solidifies our position as a leader in space technology. We have also led the way in digital revolution, marked by the rise of IT and ubiquity of smartphones, which has connected millions to the world economy. The launch of Unified Payment Interface has transformed how we transact, making digital payments accessible to all. From urban centers to the remotest of the villages, e-commerce has created employment opportunities and expanded customer choices. As we celebrate 77 years of independence, it is crucial to remember that the progress of our nation lies not just in the hand of the government. We are more responsible for it. Even the government is elected by us. All the milestones that I mentioned is a result of collaboration between the government we elected and the citizens of this country. India's strength lies in its diversity. Our rich tapestry of culture, languages, and religions is a source of pride. It is imperative to foster a sense of belonging where every individual feels respected and valued. We must rise above the division of caste, religion, and region that has long held us back. Recalling what Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel rightly said, every citizen of India must remember that he is an Indian and he has every right in this country, but with certain duties. As we stand at the cusp of new era with Amrit Kal, let us pledge to contribute our nation's progress in whatever way we can. By being responsible citizens, by upholding the rule of law, by fostering innovation, and by caring for our environment, and of course, by casting our valuable vote. Let us ensure that every child has access to quality education and every citizen has an environment to thrive. On this Independence Day, let's renew our commitment to our motherland. From the peaks of Himalayas to the shore of Kanyakumaris, let's honor the sacrifice of our forefathers by building a nation that is strong and free, a nation where every citizen gets an opportunity to dream, to aspire, and to achieve. It is that time we all become united for the betterment. Jai Hind.